So another statement that I've heard many times is I studied and studied and I blanked on the test. Now, I know a lot of instructors just dismiss this as a dishonesty, but I've had more than a few students show me their notebooks, students who I've seen in class every single day, and they're just writing furiously. Their notebooks are full of, they copy down everything I wrote on the board, and they tell me, oh, I was, up for hours and I had been studying and studying and I really studied this material, and then when you gave me the test, I just went completely blank and got an F on it. What happened? Well, mathematics is a dynamic activity, okay? It's problem solving, right? And it's dynamic problem solving. So it's related to something like music, like playing the piano, or gymnastics, doing some kind of a routine, or something like that, okay? It's not something that you can sit and watch or stare at and get good at. That's just fundamentally not going to work, okay? This is like if you have a piano recital and you listen to the same piece of piano music over and over and over again for hours, and then you show up at the recital, and when it's time to put your hands on the keys, of course nothing's going to happen, and nobody would probably do that, and yet this is in this FAQ section because I have had this statement made to me many times by students. And the solution is, the military says you have to train the way you fight, okay? And so we want our study time to be as close as possible to the same thing, the same kind of performance that we're going to be expected to do on the exam. So take your notebook. Yes, you can spend a minimum amount of time looking at it. I don't know how much value there is in that really at all, but take a clean sheet of paper, write one of the problems that you have in your notebook that I've solved on the board for you, and you copied it. Write that problem on the top of that clean sheet of paper, put the notebook away, and then solve that problem and take it to the end. And if you can't take it to the end, then go look in your notebook, see what happened, see where you stopped, why you got stuck. And then if you want to continue it, you can, but really, I think the most beneficial investment of your time is to just throw that piece of paper away. Take another blank sheet of paper, write the problem on the top, put the notebook away, and then solve it on a blank sheet of paper, because that's what it's going to look like when you come to the exam. You're going to get a blank sheet of paper with a problem on it, and you have to solve it right there. So that's how you need to invest your time studying for a math class, okay? Don't spend hours and hours looking or staring at solved problems, because the dynamic nature of the problem solving is not there.